Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News today at 6 starts now.
A van crashes into a Highland Park apartment, sparking a massive fire. Now dozens of people are forced to find a new place to stay.
And asking for a pause, Governor Whitmer asking for a voluntary 2-week slowdown to stop the COVID surge hitting the state.
And taking a look outside this morning, we are tracking just a little bit of rain, but we are starting our weekend off with some warmer temperatures. We'll check in with Andrew here in just a minute.
Good morning. It's 6 o'clock. I'm Priya Mann.
And I'm Grant Herms. Thanks for joining us here this morning on Local 4 News today. It was so pleasantly warm out this morning.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that, Grant, because the second I walked out the door today, I was like, are we getting close to that time of year where we don't have to wear a jacket in the morning?
I think so. I walked out of the house this morning with just this on, and I was like, I think this is good. I'm set for the day.
Andrew, is this going to stick around, though?
Now, Priya and Grant, as you can tell, don't get lulled into submission here. Yes, today is going to be warmer with temperatures that will be in the 70s, but there will be a cool down before the weekend is over. Not where it's too cold, where you really need to pack on the layers, but where you may need a jacket once again. Let's talk about the warm weather for today, though. We're starting off, as Priya and Grant mentioned, on the mild side. Temperatures mostly in the 50s this morning, 52 degrees in the next couple of hours at 8 a.m. Then we're looking at 60s and then 70s later today, 67 degrees at noon. Now, the atmosphere is still going to be unstable. There's still the possibility of showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon and evening hours, just like yesterday. Highs, though, up to around 74 to 75 degrees. Then temperatures slide down to the upper 60s, but some wet weather is on the way, especially toward the end of the second half of our day. So for activities for today, the morning, middle part of the day, best time to get those activities in, whether it's spending time outdoors with the kids or anything else. 53 degrees right now over at Metro Airport with a calm wind. We'll talk more about that cooler weather for tomorrow and your 7-day forecast in moments. Remember, though, you can track showers and storms not only here on Local 4, but with the Local Forecasters app. It puts weather right in the palm of your hand, including my weather forecast. You will want to check it out, so download it now. The Local Forecasters app, search WDIV in your app store.
All right, thank you, Andrew. Time now is 6:02, and today, Saturday clinics around Metro Detroit are working to get people vaccinated in the city.
This is the first weekend for the clinic since the eligibility to get vaccinated changed to include any Michigan resident age 16 and older. The clinics come as the state looks to rapidly increase vaccination rates because of surging COVID numbers. Yesterday, the state reported more than 7,800 cases of the virus, along with 26 additional deaths. The recent surge of cases has the state's top doctor sounding the alarm.
We need everyone to do their part, not only to protect themselves. Think about the person who may have an underlying medical condition or who is older and is more likely to die from COVID-19. Think about the person who may need to have a surgery or seek emergency care, and the staff or beds may not be available in the hospital. This is serious. We are all connected and we're in this together. And now is the time for us all to heed these warnings and do our part. So the data is concerning, but there is no need to panic. We know how to do this. And I want to be clear, and I've said this before, just because something is open, it does not mean that it is safe or that you should do it.
As a result of the increase in cases, Governor Whitmer is asking for a pause.
The governor is asking and not mandating 3 big changes for the next 2 weeks. Those changes include moving to remote learning, suspending youth sports, and avoiding indoor dining at restaurants. Mara McDonald breaks this all down.
We are on track to potentially see a surge in cases that's even greater than the one we saw in the fall.
Henry Ford leadership told us that's what it's seeing, a surge as bad as last spring, to the point that at Henry Ford Macomb, they're moving elective surgeries out of there this weekend to their other campuses and will reassess the situation on Monday. The reason for the move? The hospital's full of COVID patients. Now, hospital systems have sounded the alarm, and yet the governor is not issuing orders, instead asking for people to comply.
It is less of a policy problem that we have and more of a compliance and variance issue that we are confronting as a state. Policy change alone won't change the tide.
A state policy change would force restaurants to close, dine in, and force schools to go remote. For now, it simply is a request. It also shows you how bad the governor's shutdown orders poll.
I would say after they fired their first director and before Hertel got in the seat, they've done their polling. They know how unpopular this is.
As far as compliance on this request to shut down high schools and high school sports for 2 weeks, it's a mixed bag. Districts are making their own decisions.
If this is a true emergency, then she needs to issue an order, or the Michigan Department of Health and Human Services needs to issue an order, or the Oakland County Health Department needs to issue an order to close us down.
Restaurants, already in financial peril after the last year, are as a whole unlikely to shut down indoor dining. The official word from the Michigan Restaurant and Lodging Association: while we support and echo the governor's call for a surge of vaccines to be prioritized for Michigan, we believe her suggested recommendation around indoor dining is misguided and doesn't track with available data. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
And switching gears now, firefighters spent the night battling a townhouse fire that threatened an entire block in Highland Park.
And police were trying to get everyone out. Everybody
push back. There's a gas line. There's a gas line. Back up.
The van that caused the crash was completely on fire near the intersection of Manchester and 2nd. The townhouses quickly went up in flames and spread through the building.
It looked like somebody ran into the side of a townhouse, and this thing I heard on my balcony, boom, and it just took control.
Wow, right now it's unclear how the van ended up in the building. Police are looking into whether the driver had a medical emergency or if it was something else. Well, a remarkable rescue caught on police body cam. New video shows the moments Royal Oak police officers pull a 74-year-old woman from a burning home.
Jason Colthorpe has more on the life-saving actions of those officers.
When Royal Oak police officers arrived here Wednesday night around 9 o'clock, they found flames shooting from the bottom of the house, presumably from a crawl space where the fire may have began. You can see the damage it's left behind. They quickly learned someone was still inside.
Is there anyone else inside? There's still someone in there? Your wife? Where's she at?
The 81-year-old homeowner has gotten out, but his 74-year-old wife is still inside. One officer tries the front door, but can't get in.
How else can I get to her?
Check the back door. Where's the back?
Where's the back door? There's 7. There's still someone inside. The house is filled with smoke. Trying to find a way to get her out.
He then hustles to the side of the house. Another officer kicks in the door, but doesn't realize the woman has collapsed on the other side of it.
Possibly by the front door.
It's too smoky, bro. Let's get the fire department.
That's where the fire is and all the smoke is. Police department! She's right here, Francis! Ma'am!
Then, battling the smoke, they pull the woman out of the house and to the grass.
Give me the legs. All right, I got her. Got her. Now grab the guy, grab the torso. Grab the torso out. Grab the torso out. Go. All right, let's go. Let's go.
They then start first aid until the ambulance arrives.
Grass, turn on our side. Got okay. Recovery position. Turn.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
In Royal Oak, Jason Colthorpe, Local 4.
Unbelievable video. Royal Oak Fire was able to put out the fire and rush the woman to the hospital, and that's where she remains this morning. We're told she's in serious but stable condition. Well, a very special and thoughtful gift for a Detroit business that really deserves it.
A specially customized bus was donated to Detroit Boxing Gym. It's a gym that also mentors kids in the area, helping with schoolwork and providing social and emotional support. The executive director says the bus will greatly help the program's ability to transport children. It joins the program's existing fleet of 8 vans and can fit 76 people.
You know, we went from being able to put 15 kids on a van to 4. So having this bus will allow us to pick more kids up during COVID, which is incredible. And then as we move forward and grow, we will be letting in an additional 100 students. So we'll be able to do that thanks to this bus.
And the bus was donated from Detroit Diesel and the North Carolina-based Thomas Built Buses. Money is being raised to cover maintenance, insurance, and a driver.
That's pretty incredible that they thought about all those things as well. Insurance, a driver, and they'll be able to take so many more kids once, we get back to normal.
And they're such a fantastic place. They do such great work.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Way to go.
We do have a lot more coming up for you, though, this morning in Local 4 News Today.
Let's check in with Andrew Humphrey. And Andrew, Grant and I are not complaining about the mild start to the day.
Exactly right. How can you with temperatures that are in the 50s, right? Feeling good right now, on our way to warmer weather, but more shower and thunderstorm activity to our south and west for now, but it's moving in our direction as we speak. We'll have your full weather forecast, including, of course, your 4-zone weather and what you can expect for the next 7 days in just minutes.